Mic check, 1, 2. No?
Thank y'all so much for joining us this afternoon. This situation has ended, thankfully, peacefully. Great effort on the part of not just the Sheriff's Office, but Precinct 4 constables, City of Kirby, DPS, and I believe a few other agencies that I was able to see out here. But everybody just did a great job working together and bringing this to a peaceful close. What happened is earlier this morning, some Precinct 4 deputy constables were out trying to serve some sort of a writ, a civil document on the suspect in the home, a gentleman known as Gerardo Mendiola, 31 years of age, I believe. They were trying in the process of trying to serve those papers to him when it's believed that Mendiola fired at least one shot from inside the home, narrowly missing a deputy constable and a maintenance man that were helping him out with serving that paperwork. They retreated from the location tactically, were able to find a position of cover and called for help, which was absolutely the correct thing to do. Pretty soon thereafter, officers from the city of Kirby arrived on scene along with the first few deputies. We then began to treat it as a tactical situation, a standoff. Our negotiators, well, initially the city of Kirby, I believe it was the chief herself, took over negotiations and started talking to the suspect until such time as our negotiators could come on scene and begin to assume command of that. Our SWAT team also came on scene. We had DPS 107, the DPS helicopter, providing overwatch while we were getting our tactical teams into position. Thankfully, our negotiators did a great job of convincing the suspect to give himself up, and so just a little bit ago, he surrendered without incident. I know that we have searched the small RV that he was hidden within, but I don't know if anything else was found in there or if we've recovered the weapon that he allegedly used to fire the shot at the Precinct 4 deputy constable. At this point, we're just happy that nobody got hurt. What I can tell you is that this suspect was known to, at the beginning, to have warrants. I believe he had 2 warrants for his arrest, for, I believe, a resisting charge and a weapons charge, the unlawfully carrying of a weapon. So obviously somebody that we've had resisting and weapons charges on in the past. But again, we're happy to report that nobody was hurt during the course of this case. Esta mañana uno de nuestros oficiales del precinto 4 vino a servir unos papeles civiles al sospechoso. Cuando el oficial de precinto 4 y un empleado de la vecindad vinieron a tratar de contactar el sospechoso, se aparenta que él disparó cuando menos una vez y ya mero les pegó al oficial y al empleado que estaban allí. Ellos se retiraron, hablaron a nuestra patrulla, la ciudad de Kirby, la policía estatal y también nuestros oficiales llegaron, empezaron a llamar a los equipos tácticos, nuestros negociadores y nuestro equipo de SWAT llegaron y empezaron a negociar con el sospechoso. Afortunadamente tuvieron éxito y el sospechoso, hace unos cuantos minutos, él se rindió. Lo que se sabe es que el sospechoso es un hombre de 31 años de edad, Gerardo Mendiola. Él tiene cargos, ya tenía órdenes por su arresto, por resistir arresto y por andar portando arma ilegalmente. Pero a nosotros ahorita en estos momentos nos da mucho gusto poder decir que él se rindió sin que nadie fuera herido. Any questions?
¿La tirada tiró de la pared a la puerta?
Se aparenta que él tiró dentro del vehículo donde él estaba y la bala salió y ya mero le pegó a uno de los oficiales.
¿Luego de ahí se metió adentro de una trailer?
No, él estaba dentro de la traila. Se aparenta que él estaba dentro y disparó hacia a la dirección de ellos desde adentro del vehículo.
How long was it between, it seemed to wrap up pretty quickly, how long between when police arrived and when the standoff ended?
It was probably upwards of an hour. I know that I got the call this morning when I was at a cadet graduation over near SAC, and as long as it took me to finish that up, get over here, it's probably well over an hour that the incident took place, all said and done. But during that time, the city of Kirby police chief was actually handling negotiations herself. I believe she's a trained negotiator. So she did a great job and holding it down until our negotiators could get on scene. And then once we got our negotiators on scene, y'all may have seen our tactical vehicle move up, our armored vehicle. From that vehicle, we were able to conduct, I wouldn't say face-to-face negotiations, but through the use of that loudspeaker on that tactical vehicle, but behind the cover that it provided as an armored vehicle, our negotiator was able to take over negotiations, and they were able to get that suspect to come out and surrender himself pretty peacefully.
What charges can he be facing now?
Well, at this point, we know that he's got the two warrants from before. Sorry, it's very hot. He's got the 2 warrants from before, but today I wouldn't be able to tell you what charges he's facing. It could be up to and including attempted capital murder, if it can be established that he was that he knew it was a police officer that he was shooting at. Certainly aggravated assault at the very least. Sí, hasta ahorita sí se sabe que la jefe de policía de la ciudad de Kirby es una negociadora entrenada, entonces ella hizo buen trabajo estableciendo comunicaciones con el sospechoso hasta el punto que nuestros negociadores llegaron. Dentro del vehículo armado que nosotros tenemos, ellos lograron empezar a hablar con él por medio de la portavoz que ellos tienen. Ya lograron hablar con él y convencerlo que se rindiera. ¿Qué más fue lo que me preguntó?
Era del armored vehicle que estaba diciendo que...
Sí, ellos dentro de la protección de ese vehículo, ellos lograron hablar con él físicamente y lo convencieron a rendirse.
Estabas hablando de que también había el helicóptero del departamento de...
Sí, la policía estatal aquí estuvieron con nosotros con su helicóptero. Nosotros, la mayoría del tiempo, nosotros tenemos un oficial que trabaja con ellos, que está arriba, pero ese oficial estaba con nosotros este día asistiendo con las comunicaciones, pero ellos también tenían un operador de SWAT adentro del helicóptero ayudándonos. As far as I know at this point, yes. When I left, they were still clearing it, so I would be surprised to find that there was somebody else in there. But so at this point, all we know is that he was in there alone.
Y dices que también podía encontrarse con más serios cargos como
Sí, es posible que él se vaya a enfrentar con otros cargos de felonía. O sea, los cargos posibles puedan ser intento de cometer homicidio capital, pero también es posible que si no podemos probar que él sabía que era un oficial que iba tirando, es posible que se vaya a enfrentar con cargos de asalto con agravantes con una arma. Okay? Thank you all so much.
Thank you.